Deadgrinner mortals. You are watching Deadgrinners Customs. Like this video and subscribe to this channel before I destroy you all. Don't you like this color? Isn't it as beautiful as his customs? Go on, worship this channel, or else.
Hey Deadgrinners, this is Deadgrin and welcome to another episode of Deadgrinners Customs. Now today's a little different. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a fan film by JackDaSlayer. I'll leave a link to to his video in the description of this video. But this has been like a really long project. It's taken months for him to complete this. The final part was finally published I think yesterday. So for everybody who's been following the series, it's been quite a while. I think I stopped actually watching it after the second part, and a subscriber of mine, Sarah, thank you very much for reminding me of this project. She actually sent me the link, and I watched the entire series, and oh man, I fell in love with this story, especially the ending. It's really got me, man. But okay, so this is basically a fan film, but it has more of the feeling of a TV special, because the films, they were always felt like an alternate dimension or an alternate reality of what would have happened, at the same time in certain times in Dragon Ball. But the TV specials, like the TV special for Bardock and for Future Trunks, they're standalone stories with great character development, and I feel that this is something like that. I'm not going to give the whole thing out, but I'm just going to explain basically what it is. So, Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa are all sent to the planet Tradick to find the source of a specific energy that Frieza wants to be made aware of. Thinking it's going to be an easy task for the Saiyans. So, he ends up sending them, and they end up going to this planet called Tradick, where King Goji and his men are basically waiting for the Saiyans. Now, what's so cool about this is that King Goji, which is right there, he actually ends up looking like Balor. If you're a wrestling fan, he looks just like him. Like as the Demon King Balor. So that was a pretty cool design to implement in Dragon Ball, and there's a great fight that he ends up displaying with Vegeta mostly, but it involves all three Saiyans at one point or another. There's even a scene with the Great Apes and the Cyberman. It's really cool, guys. There's so much stuff in this that I wish I could tell you guys, but I prefer you guys see it. Best thing about this film is that it's more like I said, it feels like a special that actually connects to the Dragon Ball story. It feels like the Rogue One of Dragon Ball Z. I swear, man, and you won't get it until you see this. You have to see this entire series to understand what I'm talking about. He's actually placed he put all 6 parts together so you guys can follow it on his channel. But he basically drew everything. He voiced some of the voices himself. He had some help from voice actors. There's music provided by himself and Retro Ranter and Halusa Twin, 2 of my favorite YouTubers of Dragon Ball and music in general. Those guys are badasses, and so is JackDaSlayer. They're all really talented guys that work together. There's Halusa Twin. There's the Retro Ranter. They all make cameos in this film, which is pretty cool. And then there's Olrak, my boy Olrak, who I'm actually gonna drop a video for later. But yeah, so those guys all helped out in some way or another. And then when it comes down to it, guys, once you see this, if you're a fan of the old school Dragon Ball Z style, you're gonna love this stuff, man. It has that feeling, and I'm pretty sure when it's all said and done, you guys will walk away thinking, "Wow, that was a great fan film." He's actually thinking of making this into a movie, like a DVD on something. So if you're interested, I would say subscribe to JackDaSlayer, because you'll be interested in future content, I'm pretty sure, after you've seen this, guys. So Final verdict, when it comes down to it, I give this a 5 out of 5. It's a great fan film. There's great music, great character development, great character designs, great story. It feels like it deserves to be part of the Dragon Ball Z canon, man, because I swear, it connects so good to the original stuff. If you're a fan of the old school Dragon Ball Z style, you're gonna love it, man. It's very atmospheric like that, and it's overall it's great, guys. You're very nitpicky about like the art and stuff like that. Okay, maybe you might not like it, but it's a fan film, guys. It's not something with a huge budget. This is something that a fan with passion created, and it's been almost a year, like long process. So I really appreciate it for what it is. So that's my final verdict, guys. So don't forget to visit Frankenculture at frankenculture.com. You can also follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can also follow me, Deadgrin Customs, in those same social media platforms. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video. Spread the word on this film. Go ahead and leave me a comment to tell me what you guys think of this film if you have seen it already. For everybody who's watching this in the morning, good morning, and for everybody else, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.